Hi, Manish Mehta with the New York Daily News, previewing Week 5. The Jets traveling up to Foxborough to face the New England Patriots. Before we get to the three keys to the game, let's go over a couple injuries. First and foremost, All-Pro center Nick Mangold practiced on a limited basis with that high ankle sprain on Wednesday. He said he's day-to-day, he's feeling good. I'd be surprised if he doesn't suit up on Sunday.
Yeah, it sticks around, but I think with the presence of Slauson and Meat, around me, kind of able to cover myself up a little bit, and kind of use them to really be able to test it a little bit. So that helped.
And secondly, a bit of a surprise, Plexico Burress didn't practice on Wednesday after his elbow flared up in the middle of the night. He said it won't be a concern and that he will practice Thursday and be ready to go on Sunday.
Yeah, I just had a little soreness, a little stiffness, a little swelling, so they just held me out for the day, and I'll be ready to go tomorrow and Friday. So it's nothing serious, just a little swelling, a little soreness, but nothing to keep me out of the games.
Now let's get to the three keys to the game. First and foremost, the Jets have to fool Tom Brady just like they did in last year's AFC Divisional Playoff game when Mike Pettin, the defensive coordinator, and Rex Ryan did a terrific job in disguising their blitzes and confusing Brady for the better part of the game. It was really a side of Brady that we hadn't seen in his career, probably the most confused that I've seen him in his career. If they can come up with a similar plan, they may be on their way.
If he knows what coverage you're in and knows what front, knows what pressure you're in, then he's going to carve you up. The chance you have is if there is some confusion there. You don't present an obvious picture to him. And I think that's what you have to do. If you're just going to line up, I don't care how good your defense is, and run certain pressures or whatever, he's just going to light you up.
It's always, a tough game when we play those guys, especially up there. It's a hostile environment. We know what type of player Tom is. He's a great quarterback. And we just got to do the best, in the secondary covering those guys the best way we can. I think we did a great job last year in the playoffs of covering them very well, just playing close coverage. So that's what we're going to try to do again when we go up there on Sunday.
Number two, the Jets have to get their running game on track. Through the first 4 games, the Jets are only averaging 71 yards a game. Feature back Sean Green, just 3 yards a carry. That's going to have to change, and there may be some opportunities against the New England rush defense that is giving up 4.8 yards per carry.
I think the numbers speak for themselves on how well those guys are not playing on their defense. But as far as the things we have to do, we just have to know we have to get our quarterback protected, give him a little bit of time so that he can be able to feel comfortable in the pocket, sit back and, pitch and catch a little bit with the receivers and have a little fun.
And finally, when the Jets do go back to pass, the offensive line has to do a much better job in protecting Mark Sanchez, who was hit 10 times in the Sunday night loss to the Ravens. Through the first 4 weeks, teams have been teeing off on Sanchez. He's been seemingly getting a different body part banged up every week. If they can keep him upright, I think there'll be some opportunities for this Jets passing game to thrive against the Patriot pass defense that ranks dead last in the league.
I think it's something that we've been stressing these last couple weeks, and we haven't looked our best running the football, but it's my job to put us in the right play. It's the offensive line job to create holes, and the running back's job to find the hole and get through there. So we're going to do our best to get back on track run-wise, but at the end of the day, we want to win the game, so whatever that means, whether it's throw it or run it, we need to be able to do both.